About the new Bushmaster ACR. This is formerly known as the Magpul Masada, which was released last year's SHOTSHOW. Worked really hard on this weapon system, got it up and running, squared away. We spent the last year designing and working on this weapon, fine-tuning the system, and now come up with the Bushmaster ACR. I say the Bushmaster ACR because Magpul's recently signed a deal with Bushmaster for producing the weapon system. This is the same weapon system that we originally designed with some fine tweaks, changes in there. I'll start off from front to back and just go over some quick changes that we've made from the existing Masada into what is now the Bushmaster ACR, Adaptive Combat Rifle. Starting off the flip-up front sight. On the Masada, there was no flip-up front sight. It was spring actuated. Now this is spring actuated and squared away. Also moved the charging handle to a forward position. The old Masada had it in the rear area. During our research and development, we found that a lot of the optics mounts and whatnot were getting in the way, so we now moved this to the forward position. Now I've got the forward assist incorporated into the charging handle. Pulling this back, squeezing down on this lever here, locks the charging handle onto the bolt carrier, pushing it home and riding it home, locking it into place. Continuing on down, we changed some just aesthetics on the lower receiver. Majority of the controls are still the same. We've got safety select lever, magazine release, bolt catch. Bolt catch is in a unique location here, which allows the end user to be up on target and activate the bolt lock to the rear by just actuating your finger. Speed reloads, you're dropping the magazine, putting a new magazine in and pushing down and you're ready to go. No more slapping the side, no more pulling the charging handle back and locking the bolt. It's all done right at the shoulder, squared away. This is the new stock that we did not have last year, one of three. This is the fixed position stock. As you can see, it's got a nice shape to it, rubber butt pad, quick disconnects, adjustable cheek piece, two positions, locks down nice and smooth for iron sights, red dots. If you have an optic and you want to get up a little higher on a high mount, you can raise that up. It's got a footman's loop for single point sling mounts on this side. Ambidextrous controls, you can see, mirrored image on the other side also. Slightly flared mag well. I'm going to go ahead and break the weapon down now into its various components. Start off by taking off the handguard. Just popping these captured push pins. Handguard slides off and exposes the barrel. You can see that it's got the entire barrel system. New locking mechanism on here. The old system, you had to push this button down in order to rotate. Now this is just a living ratchet here. Ratchets back and forth to unlock. Pull the carrier back a little and the barrel comes right out. Encloses all the piston system on here, encapsulated. This is our proprietary system. On the Masada, we had an adjustable gas system, but it wasn't toolless. Now on the Bushmaster ACR, you can see we've got an adapter on here that allows you to change the position of the gas. There's 4 positions, one being your regular gas, little extra, little less, and then shutting the gas all the way off. This just drops back in and installs here. Squared away. Receiver breaks in half just like a standard AR-15 M16 would. Pop the captured push pins here again. Pops the rifle open and breaks just like a standard M16 would. We use standard M16 AR-15 trigger parts here. This is a drop-in trigger pack. The safety select levers are removed out and you can pull the entire trigger pack out. It takes any custom standard AR trigger pack. Field strip in the weapon. Remove the bolt out of there, squared, and that's your field strip now. Ironed a firing pin block onto the bolt here. Quick disassembly of the spring, not difficult at all. The carrier design changed a little bit. This is actually the area in here where the forward assist comes back and latches into when you're slowing the bolt home. We still got the same steel-on-steel bearing surface, the steel carrier riding on the steel rails in here, housed in an extruded aluminum upper receiver. This drops back in, locks back up, and shuts her, ready to go. It's ready to go. That's the ACR. This is the precision rifle stock, same setup. Bushmaster plans on offering this in 5.56 to start off with other calibers. Magpul and Bushmaster will continue working on the other calibers down the road. So this is the fixed stock. Folding stocks are floating around here somewhere, but just the same idea behind the PRS. As you can see, it can be configured into many different profiles. This has the injection molded handguards, railed handguards on here, longer barrels. You could actually take this barrel off this weapon and place it on here, swap these stocks, swap the lowers. All the parts are interchangeable in order to configure a different weapon. Bushmaster's looking at a release date for civilian and law enforcement, second quarter of 2008, third quarter for law enforcement and military. I'm sorry, for military in the third quarter. We're very proud. We're very happy that we've gone this far and taken this step. We've spent an extensive amount of time dealing with Bushmaster and making sure that this was the best decision for everyone, including the American public, who we really want to get this rifle in the hands. So that's it. Bushmaster ACR. Get some.